Nobody wins when the family feels.
We ever said it's up that bitch, I swear to God we mean it. We already in hell since 12. Can't forget about Fredo either. Big businessman tried to keep it legal. Stand up nigga, he fed it.
An act of violence that took place on an August day in the Gold Coast against a Chicago rapper. And then it was promoted and bragged about on social media. And the feds say it was because of that helped them make this case.
But his life was taken from him for $100,000. We ain't gonna talk about that though.
Now you get a lot of flack online because people created this narrative about you that you're a bad mother because you lost multiple kids. You lost 2 sons, right? And you lost a daughter.
I lost. Cause I don't want you. Jazz. When I get my keys, when I leave first.
Let me go get some.
Go get it.
Let me go get some.
Go get it. I know, that's why I'm finna leave first.
Family, today, we got an unfortunate situation we need to discuss in regards to a mother of a late Chicago rapper. Now, the mother of this rapper is pretty known to the public, doing interviews on major outlets like Say Cheese, which we'll later check out. Also, having her own YouTube channel, giving her own stories to the public. Now, it seems within the last 24 hours, her leg was struck by a moving vehicle on Instagram Live. Now, thank God she is okay. She responded, which we'll later see and explain why it happened. And it seems that the guy who allegedly involved, he responded, and so happens to be the father of one of her children. So in this video, we're gonna send this woman some love and some prayers, talk about her story, and having 5 kids she lost to the violence in Chicago, and still managed to stay strong and strive towards being the best woman she can be. With all that being said, we're gonna head to Chicago. But first, remember, I don't give you no angle. I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We're gonna jump right to it. Flyboy Gang, aka FBG. Associated with some of the most noticeable rappers coming out of Chicago, like Ruger, FBG Duck, FBG J Mane, Butter, King Yella, Billionaire Black, and even Lil J. But it seems from the outside looking in, the most noticeable was FBG Duck. FBG Duck managed to pass over 100 million views in total on YouTube. He became a household name when he released a track called Slide 5 years ago that managed to have over 70 million views and counting. This track was so big, it even had 21 Savage on the remix.
You ain't trying to slash, so don't be acting like you is. You gon' slash a nigga, then slash.
A month before he passed away, he dropped a track called Dead. This track managed to get over 40 million views and counting.
We ever said it's up that bitch, I swear to God we mean it. We already in hell since 12.
Now, according to the feds, FBG Duck lost his life in a prestige area in downtown Chicago. Now, according to the feds, 5 people from O Block was involved, later arrested. Apparently, FBG Duck had a $100,000 bounty. If I did my math correctly, that's $20,000 apiece. All but one of the defendants have an attorney. FBG Duck was gunned down on August 4th, 2020. He was only 26 years old while he was shopping for a birthday outfit for his child. May he rest in peace and love and condolences to his family. Now, FBG Duck, his mom, go by Mama Duck. 5 months ago, she went to Say Cheese and talked about how she lost 5 kids in Chicago.
Cause I can't be quiet yet. You know, if I was well off like the other mothers is, and I'm just gonna keep it real, they ain't got no reason to say nothing, cause they sons left them good. My son was working on that, but his life was taken from him for $100,000. We ain't gonna talk about that though.
Now you get a lot of flack online because people created this narrative about you that you're a bad mother because you lost multiple kids. You lost 2 sons, right? And you lost a daughter.
I lost my first child. When I say I lost 5, because I've been pregnant 9 times. God has blessed me with 10 kids, okay? My last set was twins. Brick being the oldest and Leandria being the youngest. So in 92, it was a story when I lost my first child in 1992. I was like 16 to 17 years old. And I stayed in the project, Shine, and I had Jermaine and Sheldon in the park. I think Jermaine was making 2 and Sheldon probably was going on 1. Sheldon was 2 and Jermaine was 2 and Sheldon was 1. But I was pregnant with Javon. So drive by in front of the store, 38th and Cottage Grove. I hear the shots. I dived on them, protecting my 1 and 2-year-old child. That's how I wound up losing my first baby that I lost. I dived on them. I heard gunshots. I didn't know what they were coming from. So I dived on my babies, and when I got home, I still wasn't in no pain or nothing. And I woke up the next morning, and that's when I know either my water bed bust or something. I went to the hospital. And he weighed 2 pounds and 4 ounces. I was 6 months. He weighed 2 pounds, 4 ounces, and he lived 12 hours. That was my first child I lost.
Wow.
2007, when I was in my addiction and I was just all over the place. I lost my 2-month-old baby from an accidental overland. And that was in 2007. Losing that child made me stop doing drugs, just ready to deal with life on life terms. People don't know my struggle, but the people that know my struggle. You see what I'm saying? So, as I'm clean, you know I'm clean. After 2007, my next child I lost was the twin.
In the fire, right?
Yes, my 3-year-old twin. She passed away in the fire. I was there. So was her sister and my daughter Lachey and Rashid. That's Butters. That's FBG Butters' son.
Okay.
He was 8 months at the time. So we lost her in that fire. I was there. I got 3rd-degree burns on my feet trying to, it was crazy. That was in 2014. And I lost Brick 9 months after he'd gotten out of jail. And I kind of think everybody don't know it, but if you look at the story behind King Von and my sons, Brick was the one who allegedly dropped T-Roy's low. You know what I'm saying? So all my kids have been in the mix. I'm not saying they perfect, Sean.
Right.
Never not saying. But when you compare them to the people that they were into it with, they were angels. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Because nothing they did was proven. Nothing they did was seen, allegedly. They either some smooth-ass criminals or some smart-ass street niggas. Because this shit these kids doing now is not street. Not the streets I was raised up in. None of this stuff. So when I lost Brick and Kobe, Brick was my oldest son. He died 9 months after he was in jail 4 years for fighting a case. Because the day Taquan got killed, they were trying to shoot him and wind up shooting Taquan.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? You the first person I ever shared that with, okay? I've never spoken on that. So can't nobody tell me what me and my kids then went through or what they appear. Everything them boys tried to do was for survival. Now when it comes to this rap stuff, I don't care. If you dissing somebody, they all do it. They diss people. So that means somebody should die. If that's the case, everybody should be dead then. From the Vons to the Bricks to the Dirks to the fucking Ducks to the Young Boys to the everybody. And they ain't even, all this anger is coming towards us and we're not even the ones who caused Von demise. It have nothing to do with.
Now we're going to stop it there. As you guys can see, that's a strong woman. I'm not going to play the entirety of that clip. If you guys want to see the full interview, shout out to Say Cheese. You guys should head over there and check it out. Now within the last 24 hours, Mama Duck name been all over social media. While on Instagram Live, she invited the world in the situation she was in. Apparently she was between a vehicle that actually struck her in the leg, and the guy driving the vehicle happens to be the father of one of her child.
Jasmine, I swear to God, on Doug, don't pull your car. On Doug, don't pull your car. On Doug, don't pull your. Cause he's finna try to bust me with something wrong. Yes, it is. What are you gonna do? Let me leave first. Let me leave first. Let me leave first. Let me leave, Jasmine. Let me leave first.
Oh, okay, she finna move.
Let me leave. I swear.
I'm not finna. I'm finna move my car. Ain't no key in here. My key is a. How do not hit my car, G?
Where my key? Where what? He's not gonna hit you. I swear. He's not.
Do you see how?
Put the car
Do
apart.
you see how close he is to me?
And if he do,
Look, he just. All my life on my phone. Call the police. Call the police.
right.
You just
I ain't
put
doing
my
you
hand on me.
dirty. I ain't
Y'all got
touch
me
you.
blocking your
I ain't
driveway,
touch you.
and y'all trying to-
Cause I don't want you. Jasmine. When I get my keys, when I leave first.
Let me go get some.
Go get it.
Let me go get some.
Go get it. I know, that's why I'm finna leave first.
Now, as you can see, the phone had abruptly went out, and that was a very unfortunate situation because nobody knew the severity of her injuries. But Mama Duck responded with FYBJ Maine. But before we play that, let's hear a response from the guy who was in that video.
I'ma just show y'all this. I ain't got no reason to lie. As y'all can see, I'm very humble, like I always been. I just really don't know what to say. I don't even know what to do. I've been trying as a man, as a father. I've been trying my best to be in my daughter's life, to raise her, to do right, you know, to just be a different type of breed. Look at my car. Look at my window. Look at my car. Yeah, they tried to destroy it because they was mad. There was no conflict inflicted on my end. I didn't harm nobody. I didn't do nothing. So they gave nobody the right to put their hand on me. I didn't put my hand on you. They gave nobody the right to try to bust my window of my car because I didn't try to bust your window of nothing with your car. And this right here just tell it all that I'm trying with nobody help. And you know, I'm doing my shit. Happy for you. They rather be mad at you. And they say they living their best life. They got everything. But as you can see, I never tried to fuck car. I never tried up her home. I always came in with peace. Always came in as a giver and trying to do things. But as you can see, the woman that say she loves somebody and f with them the long way, it all be internet talk. It all be talk for the people. It all be talk for herself, for the world to see that she got a man and ain't worth she even have a man. But I try to see the good. As you can see, my car, I didn't fuck her car. I didn't do anything. I come, look, man, look, it's crazy. It's crazy that I had to end up with my car like this because she got mad that I said, look, you could have got in the shower last night. You know what I'm saying? Like, why sit around with funk and you know you done all day or whatever, not even stinking or nothing. But let's just say you pissed all day and got the same pants or shorts on. I mean, I figure you should want to change that just to keep putting yourself clean on the, you know, on the everyday basics type shit. You know what I'm saying? But when I acknowledged that shit and I said something about it and wasn't even angry and mad, you know, left it a little mad and tried to come fight me because I was on my phone, which that ain't why she fought me. She mad that I wasn't enjoying and trying to just be comfortable you know, with that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, what the? I mean, all of this, and you gonna f my car up? You gonna do all of this? You gonna block me in your driveway after numerous of times I said I was trying to leave after we argued. You went in your car and sat in your car, seen me on my phone, and tried to come fight me while I was sitting in my car. So when she tried to come fight me while I was sitting in my car, she swung off me. I said, wow, you gonna hit me? You gonna put your hands on me? And I never touched you not one time. I instantly got to calling her daughter and them, letting them know, look, she just put her hand on me. She bogus as hell. I'm about to go.
So as you can see, there was a lot going on. But listen to Mama Duck response.
Now look, back to the whole whoop of you getting hit with the car, man. It hit different. Cause look, when this what made it seem real. Anytime we hear Mama Duck merch on Duck, then she merch on Brick, it hit different. Do your homework. So we like, book the, you know, J Main, what? It hit different. What's wrong with Mama Duck? I call her 60-30s. Now, I don't see Mama Duck. She ain't answering the phone.
Mama Duck is caught up in a person who she loves so dearly, but has come to realize she can't save him. I can't lose myself on top of everything I've been through trying to save him. I don't think he been through half of the shit in my life. But who's to say? To each his own. I can't judge his hardships saying they better or worse than mine. I just know that I wouldn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, want nothing to happen to him. I still love him. His daughter love him. My family still love him. And he quick to say that mother, everybody in his family. Load up the cage. They jumping on me. They trying to kill me. But he ain't got a scratch on his face, a knot on his head, or a wrinkle in his shirt. But some police that jumped on him.
Now we're going to end that right there. If you guys want to check the entirety of the FYB, J Main, and Mama Duck Live, I'm quite sure it's on YouTube. We do want to say once again, rest in peace to FBG Duck. Also, we want to send love and prayers to Mama Duck. That was the story of a mother of a late Chicago rapper who ended up getting struck in the leg by her baby father by a vehicle. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Talk to me in the comments on how you feel about this one. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Until then, I'll catch you guys on the next one.